Welcome to the first ever Legacy Crusaders live stream. This was actually recorded yesterday with my brother. It was live. You could have participated in the chat, and we will probably be doing them Saturdays for an hour in the future going forward. We'll probably play either one of his crazy decks or one of mine. In this case, we're playing his 60-card World Chalice, super teched out craziness, and Survivals and Dinosaurs. The audio is going to kick in about a minute or so. What happened is when we were setting up OBS, I was actually set up on the wrong microphone to begin with. I was set up for my headset mic because I was testing it, but I plugged in the Snowball and it wasn't set up to go. So for the first minute or so, our opponent's just going to combo off, and not much is going to happen. If you notice up above, there's a spot mentioning that I have an amino page on YGO Dual Amino, and my username is Benji. And we have a Twitter account, which is @LegacyInvaders, because we used to be Legacy Invaders prior to being Legacy Crusaders. Make sure, if you have not already done so, you subscribe to our channel by clicking one of the subscribe buttons, or even request notifications so you'll be alerted to when we do a live stream in the future. So our opponent's comboing off, or at least drew some cards with Pot of Desires and Solar Recharge. I'm just going to maintain talking until the live stream picks up. For me and my brother are actually pretty consistent at keeping track of what's going on. I noticed a few things about the live stream watching it back now, like I have some like black surrounding the Legacy Invaders around the Twitter bird. Like I didn't manage to clear that out of the overlay very well, so that's something I have to fix. But yeah, if you see anything that you think needs to be fixed in a future live stream, let me know by leaving a comment down below. And yeah, I'll appreciate that. So we expected our opponent to have an amazing board at the end of this. He has Fairy Tale Snow engraved. He just keeps bringing it back though, so he's not leaving it in the graveyard to play defense with it, which is what Snow's best purpose is, that you can just bring it back out of nowhere and flip a monster over. Since we're looking at playing Brilliant Fusion, and Seraph Knight being face down is definitely something we didn't want to have to go through. And we didn't have to, fortunately, because our opponent just kept putting Fairy Tale Snow on the field. Oh look, a Skull Deed. That's kind of new to us. This is still prior to the release of Extreme Force, so we're not familiar with a lot of the new cards. Alright, so we're kind of catching up to where audio actually picks up. So thanks for listening to me. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter. You can check out some of my articles on YGO Dual Amino. I did a Theorio on why you should play Yu-Gi-Oh! Correctly there. It's actually better than the video, but you can watch the video as well. Alright, so we're up against the Wolf, the Seraph Knight, who actually has attack points.
Well, he's gonna do something else too. He can make an Omega.
We may have been distracted. I don't think a Minerva came up.
He's gonna do some Boojin shenanigans.
Boojin stuff. Oh, Wild Jukebox has appeared in the chat.
Do I know what his back row is? That's the question.
Alright, I'm glad to hear that the audio sounds fine. We're using a new Bluetooth, blue Snowball mic, so it's pretty good stuff. Hey, maybe we'll win by deck out. Probably not, though. So, his Snow makes his Invocation a playable card, but he definitely uses Normal Summon by now, right? I think he used Normal Lumina earlier.
Additional normal Greg.
Oh, additional normal. It's disappointing. But he can only fuse into two options at the moment.
What are you talking about? Light, dark, earth,
He's
fire.
got monsters as an extra zone. So he's limited a little bit. Jukebox is saying something inappropriate, so we're being asked if we want to show or hide it. So let's show it. Yes, we do. We suck much. We're very bad. We haven't made a play yet, so we're obviously terrible.
Well, I mean, I think he has a live Snow, so I think we kind of lose.
Yeah. Well,
however,
only
you know,
you to summon that Banisher the Radiance before he went. All of this would have been like
I agree with you.
nonsense.
That would have been good, eh?
Yeah. That would have been great. I
I hate that I can't actually look at his graveyard like at any point. It's pretty annoying.
Well, I mean, it
just keeps closing it out.
yeah, just hold down the button and pretend you have a card effect to activate, and then when you're not activating a card effect, you can go through the graveyard.
I guess.
That's always an option. Not a lot of people are very particularly good at properly playing through YGO per Percy and using force activations and skip activations to make sure that things don't go wrong for them.
What backboard do you think he could be running, or is it all fake?
I don't know, it's possibly he has a solemn strike, but I mean, he currently has set it up so you...
Well, I want to see if he milled any traps, but I'm not allowed to look unless I, like, just slow the game.
Slow the game for a second. He's got a 4-minute timer.
Yeah.
Actually, no, 360 seconds is 6 minutes. You get 6 minutes on the Gideon server, which is a lot of time. Whoa. Firewall. Alright, let's take a look. So we're forcing the activation of a card that doesn't exist for the sake of taking a look in the graveyard. So he's got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shenanigans.
Yes, Jukebox, we're getting deep and we're probably going to lose. We haven't made a play, and we don't get the option to make a play. So, Macabre is going to come down.
He's going to have a negate a bounce.
But Scoldy doesn't actually do anything.
Doesn't matter. He has the negate, he has the bounce, he has the snow, he has the pop with the Shiranui, Spearmaster.
How do you think he'd
If
react?
he ends right here, we probably can't do anything.
I don't know. I was going to say, how do you think he'd react if you normal summoned the Banisher of the Radiance?
Do you think he'd panic is what you're saying?
Yeah, do you think he'd panic and bring
Bounce
Snow
it?
back?
Oh.
Well, he's already bringing Snow back, right?
He's bringing Snow back now, but 28 in the grave, it doesn't really matter.
I saw a Necroface get banished,
Yeah,
so we're about
same.
to lose some cards.
We could lose Shine Balls and then we lose Power Plays, which would be very unfortunate. He's going to be special summoning level 4. There it is.
Wow, he had like a marvelous, fantastic open.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we lost Dandy, but
Doesn't
technically no
matter.
actually combo pieces. Matter of fact, we lost a Dead Brilliant Fusion.
Yeah. It's actually fine. Nice, the Firewall bounce is going to be gone because
Yeah,
he's
but
picking
he's
up
probably
something
taking Max
of
C.
relevance. Yeah.
Wait, what? Maybe he needed a monster in hand?
That's an odd one.
Well, to stop
He might
Macabre.
have Solar Recharge or something.
That's also possible. Okay, that's where it ends. Interesting. So he's making it so you can only attack Snow. I guess that's okay because it's on the field.
There's a chance I'm going to use the Exodius to attack it at some point.
Okay.
Just to actually get through cards. The issue is baiting out a Macabre, and I kind of want to leave the Snow out there. 'Cause now his grave, does his grave do anything right now? No. So I might actually be able to do something once I bait out Macabre.
Well, you know, terraforming has definitely got to go before the.
It's probably not going to stop to the terraforming though. Yeah, so.
But he might too.
This is probably what I have to take is the light stage.
Well, he doesn't have a trap he's going to want to protect, but he doesn't.
Well, just forcing back row and the search. You might think I'm running Trick Stars and actually be nervous about it. I guess you could have looked at my banish file and be totally confused, but I think this is the answer.
You know what I was saying earlier about you always putting your hand in front of your face?
Yeah.
There you go again.
That's because of this table.
No, I
It's
understand.
not really a...
I'm not
I see what you're
saying.
saying though.
Yeah. It's fine. I don't know how it's
Troll.
affecting the. Alright. It's
Alright,
baited so
there we
easily.
go.
Who'd have thought?
Now all he has is a back row that's probably dead. Right?
Well, we can't really say what it is, but at the very least, you
At the
should
very
be
least
able
I
to
could at
clear
least
things
attempt to combo off. Which is good. So we're gonna send Garnet. And probably Venus unless there's something better to send. Anything out of the hand that works. I guess Venus.
If you summon there,
I just gained
you
500.
gain, yeah, you gain attack, which is unnecessary.
I'm just gonna leave that zone open for potentially doing something with it later.
Actually, keep in mind that if you do summon a monster there, his effect will activate as Chain Link 2.
So he can't stop any of my cards that.
Oh, it activates channel 1? Maybe because it's a trigger effect and yours is a...
I think it's continuous. That's why.
That still triggers.
Alright.
So we're gonna normal summon over Seraph Knight and make Aurum.
Yes.
Aurum
The idea is going to be just to reborn the Venus.
Make a ton of Shine Balls and then reload the Shine Balls and make another ton of Shine Balls. And of course we love normal monsters.
They're the best.
I wonder what the one card in his hand is. It's probably like an annoying hand trap. It'd be really funny if he just ashes the Venus, like the biggest waste.
One card in his hand is a Raiden, Greg.
Oh, that's what it is? I forgot.
Yeah, he added a Raiden.
Okay. Very forgetful.
It's okay. Nice, that Shine Ball could definitely get over some... Oh, wait, no, can't get over anything.
Doesn't matter, you can only attack one monster.
Yeah.
And I don't think it'll be attacking it. It normally goes there, right? That's where let's go here. And I assume a Proxy Dragon, and then Exodius?
The issue with that is... Oh, no, I guess I can do that, yeah. Because I still have the live, Doggy.
Guard Dragon?
Yeah, Guard Dragon.
Guard Dragon is now Doggy.
Doggy. That's
Doggy.
right, yeah.
Alright. Oh.
I'm not going to be able to draw 3 because of where my Venus is, I think. That's kind of an issue. I'm considering a Kashyyyking him, potentially, at some point.
Okay.
And bouncing the Skull Deep, is that worth it?
I don't know. All I know is at some point you really want to try and get that Banisher of the Radiance on the field before you kill the Fairy Tail Snow.
That's a great idea.
But after you kill the Spirit Master. If you can find a way to kill her.
That is incredibly... Oh, yeah, I guess Ningirsu, I could do stuff like that. I'll make the Ningirsu now. And accept that I'm only going to draw 2, which should be worth it. And then I could send Shiranu to the grave with it. Bring out the Guard Dragon.
These 2 cards will be the most broken cards in the game. Come on,
Possibly.
Kyoto Waterfront. Alright. Is Cyber Dragon Infinity in this build?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm gonna request that you spend some time making sure my timer's okay.
Yeah, you're good. You've got at least 3 minutes.
I'm gonna get an additional bounce from his guy.
Oh, you're gonna put it where it's Skull Deep, and then you'll get an attack point boost also for now. Oh no, it's permanent, the attack point boost, right?
Looks like it, because the Mechaba.
So
So I can't attack this turn.
That's okay.
Because he targeted the snow before also.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played that card in a while. You can banish his monster with the Trigate Wizard.
Well, the Trigate's not going to really be able to point to 2 very easily. I'm just going to make another Firewall for now. With these 3. And then...
So your Firewall's not going to activate because Exodius was sent to the Banish Zone? Oh, that's good.
I'm just thinking if I want to use this yet, because I still have another Shrine Ball. I can make a Link Spider first. And then I'll special the Banisher of the Radiance.
enough monster zones.
Do I special the banish of the radiance yet? Let's look at my actual extra deck before I make a mistake. I summon another Ib first, after the Wing Spider. I'll put it down this, and then using the Venus. Doesn't really matter which side. However, now that the Banish of Radiance is coming down.
Probably should have activated both firewalls just to mask it, but it doesn't really matter. One of them died if they got ogred, but we know what he has.
Alright, now let's talk about what to bounce. I have 2 bounces. I may as well bounce the Firewall and the Macabo. I can't attack, so I can't kill the snow right now, unfortunately. Should I bounce anything currently? I could use the Trigate over here. I could bounce and then get rid of the Firewall with this and no.
You have about 2 minutes, just a heads up.
Okay, well, I think getting rid of the Mechaba and the Firewall is probably the right move.
You can bounce your Firewall and then summon it again and bounce again.
I suppose that is true. I will try that. I haven't actually done that before, but... Monster Zone 2 would be...
Well,
okay, this
your
is
side,
one, so
you
this
gotta
is
scroll all the way over.
Okay, well I want to bounce this Firewall.
Okay, so it's bouncing itself.
And then we're gonna get the Mechaba, and... Should we even bounce his Firewall? His Firewall's... Actually, yeah, because his Skull Deep is giving me a bounce, so we're gonna bounce his Firewall. Special another vanilla, and then make that Firewall with 1, 2, no, it's 4 yet.
Now we're running semi-low on time. I'd say we have about a minute.
Okay.
We can't attack, so all we can really do is clear the...
Set up.
Maybe you should bounce with the other firewall, and then make Trigate and banish.
I like it. What are we bouncing now?
His Skull Deep.
Okay, I understand that, but what else are we bouncing? We have 2 bounces.
Oh. Is there a card in your graveyard you need?
Hold on. Snag his Skull Deed off the bat.
Running well on time.
Alright. And then... our graveyard.
Shine Ball? I don't know.
No,
Just pick something.
I'll just put it in Gearsa back just in case.
Alright, if this doesn't work, this is still cool. Okay. You have to use your Firewall for this thing.
Okay.
Oh, I think we're running out of time. That's okay, this was cool. 1, 2, 3.
And
we gotta end as fast as we can. Woo! We did it! Whoa!
I don't know if that was the best play, but it was something.
It was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool, I'll give it that.
He can only activate that once per turn, but you might as well negate Invocation, I suppose. Also, it's not in his hand, but he could have one set on the field.
That could be with the back row is another Invocation. I think I should negate the Alistair.
But if you negate Alistair, he could just play an Invocation, go into Purgatory.
Oh yeah, if I negate and banish Alistair, he just adds it to hand. So, okay. So I have to negate Invocation.
There's a small chance that he has 2 Invocations.
And if he does, we lose!
Thinking back now, it makes sense to have just...
We didn't really have enough time to... I mean, technically we used a lot of time, but...
It was a very complicated play. In a regional, we would have had more than enough time to think about that and think it through.
Okay.
That's so random.
If there's ever been a card that someone's played and I just thought to myself, okay, that's fine. That's it.
So...
Oh, I'm gonna banish the back row.
But you could banish the Alistair because the Invocation's gone, but I don't know if he has another one in the graveyard. Maybe look in his graveyard first.
He doesn't have another one in the grave. I was just looking there.
Okay.
I'll just manage the back row in case it's something troublesome. Plus, I'm really curious, actually. Because that should make it
It's probably just a dead Brilliant Fusion.
It could be. I'm giving him 500 life points. Minus.
He
Father Desires.
just he couldn't do anything.
It's fine. I think I just have another one of these. I'm not running the other thing currently.
World Legacy's Heart's not in this build?
No.
That's surprising. Well, no, he is. Okay, what can we do?
I don't think we have to do anything except just
Beat him to
beat
death?
him down, yeah. So, if I could get this out randomly.
You can normal that over Link Spider and then
I'd rather
sink
keep my
the
negate
Trigate
alive.
into a Firewall.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm gonna leave the Trigate alive because that makes whatever he draws interesting. I get double damage here.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon in the form of an Ib.
And the Guard Dragon acts as protection. That's nice. If he does anything like kill the Winged Spider, that's what I have to negate.
Okay, so all of your cards are actually protected by Guard Dragon because they're all linked, right?
Battle negate advantage.
Yeah, it's once per turn, right?
Doesn't
Oh, it
matter, it's
banishes it?
banished now, yeah.
I didn't know it vanished.
Yep, it's a Gamma Seal for one card.
Oh, that's so broken. This card like never comes out against me.
I'll pass.
This is gonna be a great duel.
Yeah, it got a little goofy, but the fact that he can attack the Link Spider makes me think I should just banish him here.
Yeah, otherwise he could
Granted,
just
you
stop
know, I possibly lose outright if he drew Invocation.
it. Then he attacks through everything in Purgatrio.
Yeah,
Technically, you
Oh,
can't kill
oh.
everything.
I guess he didn't. This is gonna be ironic.
You don't gain 500 life points.
Alright, and then we just attack for game. Keep it simple, because we did take a lot of time on our first turn. So did he, so.
Well, you know, his board was good. And
His
our
board should
was
win
better.
99% of duels. I
Yeah.
thought my hand was pretty good, but I feel like he just didn't set up right. Like, leaving the
No,
snow on the
he
field
negated
instead of in the graveyard was huge.
Yeah, that's one thing. But he also negated the...
You want to save this replay?
Yeah, just give it a name. Well, what should we call this?
J01.
Oh, no. Alright,
You're
let's
gonna have 1,000 of those.
let's check here, see if we have any people
more
viewing.
viewers?
Oh, we got 3 viewing. They don't write much in this chat, so it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Feedback would be appreciated, guys. Open up Percy.
I thought we were getting beat. What happened?
Yeah, what's up, Jukebox? We didn't get beat. Alright. We're going to stick up with World Chalice for a little longer.
Yeah.
Who's Mind Gamer? Mind Gamer, you from the stream, or you just one of the subs for the channel, or? So we have some people in our Discord server. Not sure who's who. Not sure who uses Mind Gamer. It sounds familiar.
Either way, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, so, not that I want to gamma the first card I see, however, I don't think the gamma is going to be that live for that long, so he goes plus with that. So, we're going to gamma that.
Yeah, he's not allowed to go plus.
Never! Alright, maybe sometimes, but not now.
Well, if you can negate a card that uses 2 cards with 1 card,
Yeah.
you generally do it. That's why you almost always Ash Pot of Desires. Oh, another Lightsworn deck?
Lightsworn Dark Lords.
That
Everyone's
kind of
running
makes
60.
sense.
Self-included.
Yeah, that's why I don't like playing you. Because you always play
Ouch.
60 card decks, and I play the zombie deck that's grass is greener, so.
It's a long-time subscriber. Cool.
Oh, okay, cool. It's nice to see someone from the Amino.
Lumina. Let's see.
Lumina for Lumina. Which just means he's going to Lumina again, so there's no reason to stop that.
Do I stop the second one? Because then he's stuck with just a Lumina on field. Actually, no. He gets the effect. I'm being stupid.
Yeah, he'll get a card. So, I mean, if he gets the Raiden, hopefully we pop the Raiden.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can ogre the Raiden, that would be the best thing.
Because then there's no mills in the end phase.
There we go. I mean, he could...
I mean, he's going to
stuff.
mill 6 if he leaves his things.
Well, it's turn 1, he can't do anything. Oh, it's
He's gonna
Lumina
mill
Lumina
the 6,
Turbo.
yeah.
You know how Lumina Turbo goes.
Yeah, mill your whole deck and... Oh!
Wow, really?
It is not what we thought it was. It is some next shenanigans.
Next level shenanigans. Alright.
Let's see, I don't know. I'm not too familiar with...
That is not what I expected.
Huh?
Now this is kind of good. That means he's committing a lot of cards to the board. He's only going to have like one Link monster, I think.
Well, he could go Link Spider, or I guess, yeah, Link Karibo, and into a Reupload or something. Like, I don't know. Is that his line of play here? Or? It's starting to look like it. I don't know what else he could do. You think Reupload or Skull Beat? No, Skull Beat, he gets one card, right?
But he gets to choose. Oh, the Zephyra.
I have no idea what this does.
I also have no idea what it does. I don't think it does anything.
Once this card points to those special summons in the extra deck is destroyed by battle, or once card deck you can add to your hand one monster in your grave or your face up.
Does that sound like anything that matters? Oh, Jukebox says we suck. Let's clear his message.
Alright, hide.
Oh, hide! Ah, you've been hidden.
Yeah, I don't like him. He's a scumbag. Anyway.
We don't need feedback.
Anyway, we top decked the Saucier, as some might call it. But I misplayed and put my Venus in the wrong spot. It should be on the other side of the field, so...
Oh, because you're on this side.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Because I'm over here dealing with annoying people.
Thanks, Jukebox. You're the reason we lose this duel.
No, we're not going to lose this duel.
Nah, he's down too many cards.
Gotta get a little funky here because I want to extend extra.
Oh yeah, we can use a Link Spider's effect. That's cool. Do you want to take advantage of Black Garden at any point?
Unfortunately, as much as I can take some advantage of the Black Garden, it doesn't help that much. The main reason it's in the deck is to get to Venus from Grave. So I don't see the best line of play with it, really. What I do want to do is get Trigate down here.
Okay, that feels like it should be easy with the Exodius, right?
Well, yeah.
Alright.
And now Exodius. In attack mode!
Where do you want it?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but it's gonna get linked with probably, so may as well put it there.
You could technically attack with it, and then do some stuff in main too. The Link Karibo can stop an attack.
It's gonna turn me to 0. No, I'm not gonna attack with it. I'm just gonna banish this and then let him make a guy turn to 0 attack. I don't really care.
It's only till the end of the turn, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think Link Karibo's best feature is that it's a Link 1, and I think that's it. Its other features are meh. I guess summoning back a card is pretty good. We ready to banish something?
Yeah, I can banish this dude just because he's 2,500.
And your monsters are too small.
Yeah. I'm a puny man. I kind of think I should have put one of those shine balls in attack mode just to... That could be what baits out his stupid card.
That could have been what became that small attack.
I'll just do it by making an Imduk.
Okay, so attack.
Yeah.
Imduk,
Anything I want to do before I attack here is my question. 1, 2, 3.
We could make a fireball and bounce some shine balls and summon them. Good night, Mind Gamer. Thanks for stopping in.
Did I summon 1 or 2 shine balls? All 3. Okay, so then I don't really need to save much. Now the firewall's live, so we're gonna have to use it on the first card.
Well, yeah. Otherwise, he's gonna take.
Otherwise, he's just gonna die and take 500. May as well negate because he doesn't have anything else that he could activate, I believe.
Yeah, none of those cards do anything in the graveyard.
Okay.
So, yeah, take that 800 damage.
And I will continue the battle. And I'm probably just gonna activate the Black Garden for him not being able to summon an attack overlink spider.
Oh, yeah.
So like it does have another use, I guess. You know.
He needs to draw a monster with like 1900 attack just to get over the Link Spider. To get over the
2000 to craft.
the Imduck.
Yeah. Well, it's the Link Spider he needs to get over because that's what makes the Trigate have a negate. Hindsight, if I don't know. I probably could add game when it comes to actual damage. Looking back at it,
There was another monster that could have been put out?
well,
I guess you could have summoned
because if I would have
Venus.
realized I'm negating him for sure, maybe not actually.
You could have had.
I could have
Mithras
made these two Ningirsu, the Imduk and the Proxy, and done an extra 300, so that's not game. I don't know.
You could have played the Black Garden with 2 cards left to go. And
Oh, I
used
could
it
have
to summon
attacked
the
through
Venus.
something for double damage with
Oh.
the Ib, a token that I made.
Oh, that I
So
hadn't even considered.
that would have dealt an extra 2k, or no, 200 actually. It's 18.
1 or 2 of your monsters might have been down points from.
Don't matter, we got it. A little
Alright.
sloppy, but you know, we'll take it.
2 for 2.
The W's the W.
Let's take a quick peek and verify.
I got you. Let me just save this as J-2.
Oh god, I hate your naming. Your naming
You can just
is
delete
terrible.
them all later.
I might have to.
2 viewers.
That's okay.
Okay.
One's jukebox and one's probably.
Is one us?
One is us.
Oh,
Hi,
crap.
jukebox. Just us.
Well, that feels really unfortunate.
That's okay. Some people want to see that you do this kind of thing.
Okay.
So, it'll pop up later. I post this in Discord and then don't get any viewers.
We have not won a rock, paper, scissors yet.
Whatever, it's not like we're playing a deck that loses.
I've
when
been
it goes
following
second.
your foolproof plan. We actually broke a board with this deck. That was funny.
Is this one that's built specifically to go first? We broke a ridiculous board
Yeah,
with this
we did.
deck.
Well, because the guy, like I said, he misplayed. He didn't leave the snow in the grave, so he didn't have a bunch of. He couldn't really play on our turn. He just had the Macabre, which he took the bait on the first card, the terraforming. It was really weird.
Yeah.
But hey,
Hey, Jukebox, can you tell the guys in the Discord server to come check out our stream and make fun of us for bad plays? I mean, we haven't lost yet, but
Do you know this guy?
that. Yeah, that's Jukebox.
Oh, that's Jukebox. Okay, I didn't know that.
What do you want us to play? And we won't do it for you.
This is a boring deck.
Lyrilusks. They're so great. We're playing against Lyrilusks.
You want to watch? How many times have you seen the Cyframes?
Who? People want to see my Cypher decks? That's stupid. Alright.
How about he plays pure Cyframes and then he plays against pure Cyframes?
No. He actually enjoys Cyframes because Juke actually does play Cyframes.
Yeah, I think I dueled him with him once
Yeah.
back in the day. Pass me my water, please.
Yeah, sure. 1 or 2 of the times where you guys actually were fighting with each other.
Yeah, he was being a douchebag. No, you guys are cool now, though. Yeah.
So he's got the ability to summon 7 Sins. That has effects from the materials. We actually have to read the materials. I think it says it can't be
Can't be
targeted.
targeted is the only one going on right now.
Okay.
He loses.
He loses? Can he be destroyed or can he make himself undestroyable?
We win.
Alright, I must be missing something. He can't be targeted for your firewall bounce. Maybe that's something I was thinking about.
He loses.
Okay. I'm really excited to see
Our hand is just incredible. We have Gofu, the one-of starter card, 60 card deck. We have Venus. We have Exodius, and we have Waterfront. We'd have to be the worst World Chalice player ever to not win this duel. So we'll see if I am.
Oh, I guess Ningirsu gets over him, right?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I was thinking, it's not that I thought
I
our
could
hand
even
was
attack
bad.
him with an Imduk over here. Like, I put the Gofu in the wrong spot.
Well,
I'm used to going first and just doesn't matter which side, but when they have a zone, I should really, not do it this way.
I feel like people normally play on their right side, actually, and he played on his left, so...
I told you I couldn't lose.
Alright. It's really unfortunate, because that hand looked so amazing.
Oh yeah, the
nice
shenanigans were going to be legitimate. Oh my god, could you believe it? Time to brick. Oh.
So Jukebox, when you say you want to see this more often, do you mean side-frame mirrors, or do you mean these World Chalice games, or these
I did brick
streams?
Alright, I'll tell you what I can do. I could get the World Chalice vanilla. I could then get Imgook, get the extra normal with this, make Orm, bring back the monster. But I can knock it into Camisile, I can knock it into a live firewall. So I'm gonna pass.
That's a really exciting turn one.
Yeah, I know, you know.
It took longer.
We needed to go first so that we could pass and like let him go. Like, you know, it's one of those like no, after you, I insist.
I mean, we've been playing second every other game. We might as well play second again.
Yeah, all the cool kids are doing it.
Yeah, give him an extra card.
It's not like Dinosaurs have big monsters that could OTK us.
Yeah, it's not like he's going to summon 2,500 guys to go along with this guy and just attack for game.
Nah, we'll be alright.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jukebox. You're the man.
I mean, I guess we do suck if we have one spectator and it's this scrub.
Well, you know,
so I can't even argue with him.
We can't get any Yu-Gi-Oh traffic here, and the reason is that Mega Capital G is streaming right now.
Oh.
We should really go steal his viewers. It'd be pretty funny. Come check us out. We're playing.
This guy's got some really tough moves. Do I enter battle phase or do I remain in main phase 1?
What did he search? He's still
or
deciding.
Do I add Miscellaneosaurus or do I add Conductor?
He's deciding on what to search. Okay.
I hope he does some like crazy combo, so I feel stupid for acting like he has a tough decision.
Okay.
I mean, if he has Miscellaneous, then he has game. If he has a Conductor, I think.
Oh, you mean he'll go Conductor and he'll
He
go...
could do Chambara and Conductor, potentially.
Assuming he plays that.
Yeah. I feel like the standard dinosaur build does, but...
Oh, Miscellaneous, we lose.
No, that doesn't mean he has a Conductor in his hand. Oh, see?
Oh.
He actually is doing some shenanigans. Pop the Miscellaneous.
I'm all for shenanigans.
I'm sure we do lose, though. Oh, at least whatever he's bringing out can't attack. People misplay with that card a lot, too. Like, they might forget that it can't attack, just assuming it's the other baby.
Oh.
So.
They'll also be confused when they have to bring out, like, a Kaiju.
Yeah, well, that should red flag them that it's which baby it is in case they do get confused.
He's got Miscellaneous engraved, right? Or did he not discard it?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so...
Could you pass me the water?
Yeah, sure.
Or just pour some in here.
I got you, brother.
This guy, he's trying to trish us and then make calamities, probably. Even though it's, you know, turn 2, where you may as well just try to push for damage.
But we might have Beta, or whatever.
Cabazulus.
Oh, that card is so broken. Alright, let's allow Ice Shade. What up, Ice Shade? This is Benji with his brother, Jordan.
Hi.
Real name. Benji, fake name.
Does he have a target to pop his baby? I don't think he does. Oh, he does. Okay. So we're in trouble.
We lost this game when we drew brick. You know, it doesn't matter.
I mean, I thought about setting the E-Telly to potentially get an Ogre on field to stop something if he played, like, Activate Diagram. Now we put out an Ogre, you know? But, most decks can't outright OTK these days. But maybe. I don't know.
Alright.
His monster zones are full, which is good for this potential Oviraptor baby play.
Meaning, if this were zoo format, what I'd be doing is making Mrs. Radiant with the giant Rex and the baby Ceratosaurus, and then making into a broad ball, doing double searches.
Sky.
I miss zoo format.
No, you don't.
No one's ever said that. Alright.
I kind of love the zoo hybrids. They were good times.
Yeah, zoo hybrids were cool, but zoo itself is boring.
Yeah, put all the zoo stuff to one, and then the zoo hybrids would be rampant, but
No, the zoo hybrids stopped when rat. Wait, what?
What just happened?
I don't know. It's so stupid.
What is he spinning? He's spinning one of his cards? You're drunk! Go home! And he lost connection!
We won! What? We can't
Well, listen,
lose.
we open broken, we pass turn, we win. That's how it works. That's why I run this great deck.
This was horrible.
There we go. Back to our bread and butter. Losing the coin toss, the die roll.
But your hand is broken.
He let us go first. Our hand is... Oh.
Normal summon Ryo pass.
I'm pretty sure that's the move.
What else is there to do?
It'd be great if he's like got full power spirals and like he just shrugs because he can't do anything. I can't add.
Can't add, can't play.
It's a drawing card.
Hey, we're winning. Chat. You're right.
Yo.
Charles. He can't play. He can't play. He can't do anything.
He could give us a shine ball. He's stacking our deck.
All he can do is
Yo. Garnet.
normal
Broken.
Garnet beatdown.
Could do shine ball into
Link Spider, summon Garnet.
Yo, the shenanigans are about to come out.
This is so stupid. So to explain the Lilybell, we play one copy of Trickstar Light Stage, and then Light Stage searches Lilybell. Lilybell gets special summoned from our hand for free. Are you playing Transmodify in here?
Of course.
So we transmodify the Lilybell into Venus, and we essentially turn it terraforming into a special summon Cyber Dragon, sort of. My brother makes good plays. Alright.
Nope, about to make a bad play. Alright,
Oh, that's your water. I might have this.
just... What's the biggest... I guess the Ryo's floodgating hard enough that I may as well just,
Which card's the ass card? The trap?
attack with these. Do I make a rank 2 or 3 afterwards? Is there a point? No. I'm just gonna beat him down with these stupid cards. It's kind of funnier this way.
The Lilybell is not an ass card. It is a...
It's one Lilybell in a 60 card deck. You have Terraforming and Transmodify. You can make a Venus without using your normal summon. That's the point of it.
And you play... If you don't have the Transmodify, you just search Kyoto Waterfront. You go into the Kaiju package.
Anything to make with this of relevance, you think? Not really.
Not with...
I could get into id and then make... No.
I can't think
it
of a
gets in the way, yeah. Actually, I could have done id and then something else. Yeah, it's kind of pointless, I guess.
Huh! We win again! You can't play under Thunder King Ryo!
Now that's how you do it. You just normal summon a T-King Ryo and...
Alright, so
Shut down
our
the
rock,
best
paper,
deck in
scissors
Yu-Gi-Oh!
strategy is to do scissors, followed by paper. Followed by paper forever. Because the assumption is...
Man, we really just can't do it.
I don't know. I find people always switch between... And, yeah, it just didn't go well. This hand is awkward, but at least we're going second with it.
I'm gonna hash that.
Alright. I generally prefer to Ash Navigation.
I guess I see what you're saying, but this gets him an plus guaranteed. The navigation, he might not be able to use all duel if he can't get a Dark Magician, potentially.
I suppose. But if he has Navigation now, I'd be kind of upset.
I guess, but he doesn't have the circle. So, I don't know how much that would matter. Let's see.
I sense a really dumb play.
No, it's gonna be no play.
Alright, maybe we just pop...
Because I wouldn't have enough cards. It would be 1, 2, 3, then left arm step.
Alright, you'll just ogre that next turn. Is he searching?
He's searching.
That means he doesn't have Dark
He
Magician?
does not have Dark Magician.
So the next time he plays it, we ogre it and he loses his board.
No.
That would have been... Oh, okay, yeah. For some reason I thought it was the other spellbook card.
If he brings out a Dark Magician with this... Never mind.
Alright, so I don't know what that would be. It'd be so nice to be able to get by those back row. I mean, it's possible that they're all dead. Actually, if he does summon Dark Magician, you might not want to ogre that. You might want to ogre Magical Circle.
I think you're right, sir.
Well,
That is very unfortunate.
it is, but you're still safe for now. Ooh.
What the hell just happened?
Rod has the effect that if he activates an effect on your turn, he can tribute a monster he
Add
controls
that to his hand.
to add that to his hand, yeah.
Okay.
So, that explains the goofy set. Unfortunately, now he's going to get another search, and that's a problem. We don't have any cards on field for him to trigger his circle. If only there was a card good enough to justify playing this left arm.
Soul Charge.
Yeah, just for the one Venus? I mean, Venus is Bay, but if you do that, you give yourself another monster to Soul Charge. Oh,
Kinda true.
that's going to give him Dark Magicians.
I missed it. What do you think?
He added Delusion Magic. Now stopping the circle is dumb, and stopping
Only
Eternal
one
Soul
could
is
trigger
good.
though, right?
Yeah, so you can only ogre one. So you can ogre Eternal Soul. He can only play one Eternal Soul a turn also. Wait,
He just added the Dark Magician.
no, he didn't add them because he has to tribute a spellcaster for that effect. So
Uh-huh.
he chose to not search them. He
Okay.
Oh, he
This
got
is
it.
actually, unless he kills me, obviously, this is better because I don't want him to be able to navigate. Well, now he has to negate though.
He has no reason to play, what do you call it? Eternal Soul now. He went
Well,
to
he's gonna
defense.
go to. I think he has to maybe, or no? He's gonna exceed.
He might have the fusion spell. In which case we've lost. You just can't really beat that board. Actually, no. You can beat it with Ningirsu, but that's the only thing you can beat it with, I think. That guy's affected by card effects. Okay, no, don't do anything. He's going to try to revive the one in the graveyard with Eternal Soul. Then you ogre that and he loses everything.
Nice.
As long as that is not a strike that was set for a turn. I think he set the card,
He just said this, yeah.
so unless he has Herald of Orange Light, I don't think he can stop that.
Oh no, he's okay.
I mean, that'll do something for him, but all it's doing is putting these cards in his hand. And they're not necessarily playable cards, you know? And he added one from deck and one from grave.
Two of his cards are Dark Magician, and he has the one back row. It's a huge deal what it is. So, 1, 2.
So I assume the play is normal. Actually, not sure where to go after that.
Well,
I guess
I pop it with this, and then he's in hand, and then I have two cards in hand, the Regeki and the lead. Basically, we want to see what this is anyway, because I have a whole bunch of different string lines of plays I could make, depending what that was, yeah. So now, it's probably just Soul Charge. So I'm going to activate this and then Soul Charge. And then go from there, pretty much.
okay. But you can't use the Lee again.
Doesn't matter.
Just checking. Online Dark Magicians tend to not play, you know, real.
We're gonna lose a lot of
hand
life
traps.
points, but a lot of life points. But it's gonna be worth it, I think. That doesn't matter.
Can you draw cards under Droll? I don't think so, right?
No.
That sounds like
That
it
just
matters
means I
a little.
can't Ningirsu draw. So that means I need to
Try gate.
make firewall plays. I might leave the Ghost over on the field.
Well, you can bounce it to hand. Also, you actually have some really good cards for bouncing.
I can make Orm with those. I'm probably going to wind up just using the Ghost Ogre as fodder. Because I need to go on this side.
Oh, did you put it in the wrong place again?
No.
Oh. The options must have just not been great. Oh, you did play double summon.
Yeah, I did. That means I could potentially do something with that leaf from Grave. That's good to remember.
I was thinking you can bounce the World Legacy World Chalice, but it got banished.
It's really not that easy to bounce. To get into Firewall, I have 4, 5, 6, 7 total ranks, I guess. So it's a little difficult. I could special the Lee, getting rid of that. I mean, I guess I'll just wind up making a Firewall play. Is there anything that counts as 2 in here? Alright, here's the play, I believe. I could make a Firewall with these 4. And then he gets this to get the hit back.
But the it won't be connected to anything.
It'll be 2 firewalls next to each other at the end.
Oh, okay. That's something. So this would have been better, assuming obviously we didn't get drolled.
Yeah, well, it just would have given us more options. Potentially better. Alright, so now we just have the Lee engrave. Anything of ours worth bouncing? The Ash and the Ogre, potentially.
Yeah.
Do I want to bounce those two and just not have a bounce is the question. I don't know. What do you think, brother?
Well, he can't summon anything that can get over you at the moment because he has no traps, and you can Ash.
These don't really. I don't need to Ogre either because I can just bounce the Dark Magician and it won't be recognized.
I think you should bounce the Ash and then potentially bounce the Ash again.
Okay, so bounce an Ash now. I'm gonna have 1 bounce.
Yeah, like he's much more
likely to play a card that needs to be ashed.
Yeah.
And now the bounce I use.
And if he does set a trap, then you can add the Ogre. I wouldn't Ash that.
Yeah, just let it rock.
I'd want to find out what card he's getting that you need to Ash. Or you find out he's getting...
Well, we know 2 of the cards in his hand are Dark Magician.
Okay, well he might not get anything. It looks like he had a bad pick.
Yeah, no pick. Well, I could just kill him next turn if I bounce out and attack for game, so I don't really care.
Oh yeah, he's only got 5,000. That was his play that he loses.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna try and do the specialing. So you could just Ash the Ice Bell. Then you don't even have to bounce him.
Yeah. You're just trying to bait out the Ash with the Ice Bell. What's the Ice Bell going to do by itself? Because
It's
this
gonna
can't search.
attempt to summon the other one. And
Once he makes a level 7,
you can just bounce that.
I guess.
I mean, he can make a Zeta.
He can't really do much. That's
Or
why
he
I surrendered.
can quit.
Guess what? It's coming.
Oh, but you sure we didn't make that one? We
I
had
might
2
have.
quick scoops, so... You might have went over one of our
I don't think I
replays.
saved replay if it was bad. Either way, I went over one if I did. No biggie. We'll just keep beating people.
Let's see if we have any more viewers. Nope.
2.
That's still us in Jukebox. That's okay.
The host is getting evicted because he can't pay his goddamn rent. The rent is too damn high.
That's alright. You want to switch decks?
Oh yeah.
We have Dinosaurs.
It's weird that I can't switch it in there.
Might have had to do with the whole lockup thing.
Alright, we're gonna choose to go second now.
Alright, look at this great, amazing hand. It has Max C. We cannot lose.
We could lose.
He's got 8 cards in his extra decks. Obviously,
He's playing Draco or some shenanigans. I don't know.
there's got to be a deck where it mathematically makes sense to do that. Perhaps he needs to summon his Recover.
No, he was just lazy.
Like Dark Lords, he doesn't do anything in the extra. He doesn't special, he doesn't go into the extra deck.
Double summon Vanity's Fiend? Game?
I mean, yeah. Do you have an after Vanity's Fiend? I guess Survival's End.
Yeah, I have a bunch of outs. This deck has like outs for everything. That's why I like it, even though it's not like a great deck or anything. But
He's specialing that card.
I'm gonna max C.
Seems like a good idea.
Always get the guaranteed draw, and the potential that he was gonna go off horror and now can't or won't.
That one would.
That's a really nice draw.
He sent a card to the
1,000
graveyard
to
to use the effect of that card.
search. Does he search the special summon spell now and then give me more cards and just dig a deeper hole, potentially? I think I already won because of how minus he went just using this somewhat just outright bad card.
Actually, what's really great is even if he did do Vanity's Fiend, now that you've drawn into Foolish Goods, you can Survival's End with the,
Yeah, I wasn't
Baby
really
Sarah?
worried about that. It's just a matter of can and what's the most efficient way to OTK right now.
I don't know, I'm gonna be entertained either way.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna send Survival's End. If I send this, I pop the big guy. It only works for spells and traps. What does this one do? This is relevant.
Takes control of a card. You can...
So that's actually a problem. So I can't just summon this.
Well, you
Use
can.
that.
Ogre is monster.
I'm gonna take a slower route because I don't think that he could OTK me really. So I'm just gonna search miscellaneous. He wants to take control of me. I could just chain from grave.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
So he kind of. Do I want to do that though?
You can Ogre him and then chain and kill both of his cards.
I don't care about that 700 monster.
Okay, it was just a thought.
I'm gonna save my ogre.
He's also paid 2,000 life points. So you can special...
I can almost definitely just win. I just need to see the exact numbers, I guess, really. Because the Ultra Evolution Bill is live with him and the Ghost Ogre. Which I guess I should have used the Ghost Ogre because of that.
Also, I felt like the only way to get out 2 conductors was to do that.
Well, he has
But-
the Monster Reborn card.
Also, he wouldn't have had a monster in defense. Now, if you were to do the play I was thinking, he would have had... Actually, he would have needed a monster to use.
I don't think any of it matters that much.
Max E's in the graveyard.
Yes, very nice. So I get to keep my ogre. Maybe some giant Rex off of this. Or out of 2 I wouldn't have a target, so giant Rex I guess.
And then Giant Rex will let you do 35.
Yeah. No, even when he reborn stuff, it doesn't matter. We'll just flip whatever we consider any kind of a problem card. This is interesting because I can use this effect, bring out a baby, baby dies, get another baby, then pop when he reborns the baby to use over after effect. But I'd rather just save the miscellaneous in case he could actually somehow threaten my conductor.
Well, he's gonna make all his plays in the main phase because none of his monsters are gonna get over you, so you can just protect it for the whole main phase.
Yeah. I think I could just ogre this guy too.
Well, I'll just have a different monster on the board that'll have the same ability to special, so you might not want to do that.
This one has, it's multi-trigger and it's going to be able to reborn. I'll let it rock. Until he has two monsters with the same levels, he's not really a threat.
Because at the moment all he can do is special that one, which is kind of a goofy one.
Which one is he special? Oh, the 3-star?
3 that just sends one to the grave. But that is not a relevant effect. It's great when you have a monster that says, I don't care if you're in defense. I'm a little upset. We gotta turn off the chain buttons. They're blocking Hot Dust's face. Can you go to settings? Hide the chain buttons. And hopefully they'll disappear in a minute. And then Hot Dust will be clear to show his beautiful, evil green face. He can't use that. With the monsters on the field.
Even when he can use that, it doesn't matter.
What the hell
heck
is
is
that? Ah, he might want to negate your effect. Oh, he went for battle phase? That kind of cuts ahead of you a little. Oh, you can't flip it face down. I guess you couldn't trigger your effect. You're in main too. You can protect your guy and you can ogre him.
He gave me until the end of the turn. I mean, I should just ogre him.
Yeah, ogre.
Unless I need to flip something, it's not gonna matter. Even the ogre, like, I could just have not ogred him and just attack over him next turn, probably. Unless he's got, like, some crazy
Attack
soul
booster.
charge in his hand or some shit, you know? Like, I'm not even gonna save that one. It was just anticlimactic. Now, the buttons you think might be gone?
I hope so. And I just know that I need to move
This
Hot
needs
Dust
more
over.
wine.
He
We
does.
played this guy. That name's familiar. I don't remember which deck he was.
I'm actually not sure it's the same.
No, we played this guy a few minutes ago. It might not be the Dark Lord guy. It might be the Spiral guy or something.
No, he's a Blackwing player.
This guy?
His name is Crow Hogan. That's the name of the Blackwing guy from 5E's.
Oh.
Not that I would have expected.
Oh yeah, our
to know
Dinosaur
that.
deck's also an Invoke deck. In case you guys didn't know.
Yeah, we play interesting stuff.
Oh, you see, it's the Lightsworn. Yeah. Oh no, it's Dark Lords.
It is a Lightsworn Dark Lord. Oh wait, we did play a Dark Lord Lightsworn deck earlier.
Yeah, I told you we played this guy.
Okay. No,
You wouldn't believe me.
I think it ended quickly for some reason.
I got you.
Like we just laid the smack
Give
down.
me some more water.
Yeah, sure.
All this talking is making me thirsty. These pretzels are making me thirsty.
We love Seinfeld.
It's great. This guy can't even trigger right now, right?
Ooh,
He triggers when I activate a card effect.
It does, and you have to have a spell face up on the field. So I guess he could trigger to stop your magical meltdown.
Well, that sucks.
That does suck because that was her play.
Well, I could just kaiju him,
Oh, he mills.
and that will trigger him.
Yeah. Then you can ogre the Lila, which will trigger.
I see.
Wait, which one just triggered?
This.
Okay, so that'll resolve. That one will trigger, and you can ogre it.
Yes.
He's got a Zephyros. That's intriguing.
Let's see what else he put in here. Jesus.
There are Blackwings in there.
Yeah.
It's funny. So I suppose the name of the game now should be what cards do you banish from his graveyard?
Yeah, what should I banish, pretty much. The only card in his grave that's alive is Zephyros, but is that really a threat?
The only card I think that's scary in his graveyard is Christia.
Yeah.
I don't think he can bring back a banished Christia, so I think that's the way to go.
Christia's the way to go as well. Plus Mechab is probably the best fusion.
It's the safest one.
Yeah.
Your deck plays Scapegoat, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave this in hand, even though it's good to just send the trap to grave. I don't actually have any dinosaurs, and it's a light negate for the Mechaba, or excuse me, a spell negate for the Mechaba.
In case it's unclear why we play a Scapegoat in this deck, it's to make links so that we can make multiple fusions. Additionally, this is a dinosaur deck, and we take advantage of the effect of Lost World. The destruction of normal monsters will trigger Lost World. Is this build playing Needle Sealing and all those big, heavy trap
It's running
destruction?
the needle ceilings only.
Okay, so we can pop.
Oh,
like...
that is unfortunate.
Oh no.
Is he gonna kaiju?
Maybe this will end his turn at the very least.
Well, yeah.
Might as well not throw away.
I may as well. Now if he specials a kaiju and then picks it up.
Oh, that's interesting. He must play Gardala because it's a kaiju that Snow can get over?
Yeah.
Or he just likes Gardala. Or likes level 8s.
Well, he probably just runs, 3 kaijus. That's one of them. Not that much thought to it necessarily.
I want to overthink and think that he's, much better than he is. Hey, our boy Needle Sealing.
Yep.
Might I suggest you kaiju him?
And then try to banish his snow, force his snow's activation.
Make him thin his graveyard a lot?
That's a good idea. But whatever I summon has to be bigger than the kaiju. So it could be this in defense, maybe. I don't know if that's the best line of play, actually.
Alright. I'm not sure what to do here.
Same.
I guess you fuse and then try to negate the snow when he tries to do something with it later and force him to use it twice.
Yeah.
I guess unfortunately this is the second one of those. I would get his Lumina. Yeah. Because if he's Lumina turboing you, then we just don't want that one in the graveyard. Although he can summon from the banished pile with Twilight Swarm Lumina.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because I know you're a lot more familiar with those, but
He just has to banish a Light Swarm
I
as
think
cost.
it's probably easier for him to summon from hand though. Or from grave, I mean.
No. Really depends if he has anything banished or not.
Probably doesn't run any traps, so no point in holding on to the trap card.
Well, there's no traps on the field, but at the same time, he's very likely to summon multiple monsters. In general.
Yeah,
so
that's true too.
it's just like having a dark hole on his turn.
I'll just let him bring out the snow, and then once it hits the field, if he wants to trigger it, I'll negate it.
Discard your kaiju.
Yep.
That gives you a fire monster.
Oh, he does not want that. My favorite card. Snow's good. Do you activate? Alright, now you get banished.
I mean, it is
I mean, I could have let him just do it, and then like
There
if he
is-
tries to attack over me, I could protect myself and damage stuff.
There's a crazy thing he can do now. Okay, I wouldn't worry so much about him. He could have a live punishment dragon. because of all the banished Lightsworn monsters.
I suppose.
Then he can return every monster in the graveyard to the deck, except Lightsworns.
That's great. Then I get my Macapas back to my maxi. I kind of hope he does.
I did not expect Bora the Spear. This is an interesting build of Lightsworn Blackwing Dark Lords. That is also interesting. Hopefully he gets enough monsters on the field to justify, you know, nuking the board. Really? Had vanilla Lightsworn? What the hell is that? That's news.
Personal Lightsworn from your hand.
That's not a big
He
deal.
has the Raiden in his hand, but he already triggered its card once per turn effect. So it doesn't matter.
We're one card away from nuking the board. And you can't
If I
get
even
over
want
you.
to. I'm not really. I mean,
I'm not saying you want to, but
Yeah,
negging
just-
him 3 cards is, you know, always.
he's probably going to crash his Minerva if he's entering the battle for his game. Alright, so crash your Minerva, fine by me.
Uh-oh. Lumina is here. If you
1-2, damn. That's bizarre that he left the back row. Why are you so worried about the magical meltdown? I don't know.
Maybe he has a card that can negate a Fusion Summon. You wanted it to be able to go through?
I guess.
I mean, I don't think so. That doesn't make sense. It's not something that's likely.
Skarm? Really?
What's he getting?
This guy's
for
got
it?
some real shenanigans.
Hey, it's like a deck you would make.
Yeah. Except bad.
I don't know if I'd say it's bad.
Nah, it's okay right now.
Seems fun.
Let's
Can
see.
you OTK?
Yes, I think so. 49.50.
I think you need. This is weird.
This is weird indeed. Oh, I can bring back a baby and pop the baby with burial goods.
Baby? How do you get the baby?
I don't want some. The baby, use this, send miscellaneous to hand, send
Oh,
to
okay.
grave, then banish it with this. Get the baby.
Oh, pop the baby
pop the
with
baby
survival
with
zone?
survival zone, yeah.
Okay.
So first things first, miscellaneous to hand. Send it to grave. My guys are protected. Bring out baby. Gotta get the one where my guys could attack.
Conveniently, there's a lot more of those.
Well, obviously I'm gonna run it that way. $49.50. I guess I get another baby because I could pop that baby and bring out this baby.
Yeah, I just wish there was a way for you to fusion summon this turn as well.
As do I. Him might do the most damage. Just like it's set up for. I don't really have thing. Deal the damage.
Normal
Deal
monsters
damage.
away!
If I deal the damage, I can make.
You might not want to do anything because you can then needle sealing if he summons a monster.
No, that would just float me into an Overraptor, which would get me Conductor, which is good, but I think I'm gonna Dolka. Because his deck is 99% monsters.
That's fair. And to out the Dolka, he'd probably have to Regeki, which would activate your baby anyway.
Yeah. I could just go into this too, and then shift it whenever I feel like I could go for game. But this is funner. I like speed Dolka. Dolka.
I don't like Dolka, because it always shits on my ciphering deck.
I don't like Dolka because I lose to it, dude.
Yep. I'll be real. Yeah, that's gotta stop. That is a spell effect.
Yeah, no spells in this house. No monsters either. No nothing.
You're not allowed to play cards.
You go play poker if you want to play cards.
We're good at that.
Well, I am.
Alright.
Yeah, no argument here.
No arguments. This has gone well for me.
My brother put me through college. Not by choice.
I came out on the wrong end of a couple of big hands. Alright, what do you think? We do one more game after this?
I mean, let's see how long it takes for him to surrender.
Alright, I guess that's fair. Come on, Slowpoke. When your opponent makes the game incredibly exciting. Here, while this is happening, let me check the Discord and see if there's anything going on. Get some people in here. Oh, new mention. General. Where am I at? I'm freaking streaming. There were two of them, though. Alright, so I gotta turn off the notifications in here. Okay. What's going on here?
This guy's taking a while to surrender.
Yeah, he definitely has nothing to do, and we could definitely check our mail, return some videotapes,
Clip our toenails,
get
mani-pedis. Oh my god! A card!
Whoa! That's actually the best thing he could possibly do. He could attack over the baby.
Sat there for a while, thought about it. I guess I could summon this.
I love Curry Bandit.
Oh, nice try. I'm not letting that go off.
Nope, because that's the end of your turn, and you're not allowed to activate a card. You lose. Summon the normal for fun.
You never know what those decks you could be running some shenanigans.
It's a deck like yours would probably have a random Battle Fader in it.
Yeah.
Where's our Battle Fader? I haven't seen it.
We don't run it.
Oh. Alright, let me see if I can invite these guys onto the stream real fast. Alright. Looks like there was more activity earlier on. Let's hit these guys with that, and yeah, we'll continue. Alright, so what are we going to play now?
Last one.
Alright, one more duel. The last and final duel, the dinosaur duel. Unless we lose really fast.
Playing a very worthy opponent player.
Yes, he is the arch nemesis of my favorite Yugi tuber, Hard Like Joe.
Non-player. Oh.
Hard Like Joe is always talking about his
Arch nemesis is player?
his arch nemesis player.
Really?
Also,
I thought I just came up with that. He said that before?
he says it a lot.
That's hilarious. I haven't watched this channel in a long time.
He also
Long time. Like probably over a year.
yeah, he also has his arch nemesis Your Name. That's a new popular
Your
one.
Name is pretty tough, not gonna lie.
Yeah, and every once in a while YGO Pro ES.
Oh, I played that earlier today.
Yeah, it's like this Spanish Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro that was made. It's got a what do you call it?
Ah, interesting cards here.
Dark Destroyer, Slip Rider, and
That one.
what were they? Dark Destroyer,
There's
Slip
Dark
Rider.
Destroyer in hand. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get my invoked Majigger.
you know, there's a pretty funny thing you can do where you just I was gonna say you could summon the baby and then go to attack over his monster. Because then if he summons Dark Destroyer and to stop you from killing the
I see what you're saying.
yeah, the tin can, the trash
I
can,
mean, he's not
Cosmo
gonna
trash
target
can.
I think the play is activate Lost World, normal, and potentially Slumber in there.
I like that play. It's a good line because I mean, what's he gonna do with Dark Destroyer?
You could either teleport into it so it floats.
And then he would float into, I guess, the best bet for him.
I like
would
that
be
he
a
can't
Dark
float
Lane.
into Slip Rider right now. Or he can't special Slip Rider right now. That's mildly annoying. It's a good thing I have 2. If I didn't have 2, I'd be very annoyed.
Yeah.
Because I love this card.
When opening duplicates goes right. This is rare.
Haha, nice try.
You got another one?
Oh, oh, oh.
I always worry when I play Cosmo.
Yeah, because non-targeting stuff. It's rough. It's rough in these streets.
We would like to give
If
you
he
a
teleports
token.
now, oh man, this guy's annoying.
Destroyed by a card effect.
Oh, never mind, this guy's not annoying. I like this guy.
You gonna make the same play? Just put out another baby Pterosaurus? Oh, he can negate you.
Broken. I'm gonna just slumber him. And then I'll get a dinosaur.
Then he'll get another guy.
I'll get a Gamma Seal. I'm wondering if he's gonna teleport.
I don't think there's a way to know. This is the only
Now
way.
we know!
He either will or won't.
I feel like he'll be tempted to, so he'll do it. I'm not sure it's the right move for him to do it, but I feel like most people would. Especially because he knows I know he has a destroyer. Yep.
That's interesting. He might not go into Destroyer, he might have something else.
Has to be a higher level though. So,
He could have been Slip Rider.
yeah. I'm actually gonna give him this. Because I don't intend on attacking the Radian. And, oh yeah, I guess I could have gotten over the defense anyway, because it loses D 500, but I was worried about having 3k defense and shifting it next turn.
Okay. Oh, on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro we have the issue of it actually allowing the destruction.
So basically that wouldn't have happened.
That would not have happened in American Yu-Gi-Oh! Now,
No, it forces me to do this.
that's okay. Whatever. In the OCG, that would have been a good play on their part. Where Cosmo still has 3 Dark Destroyers. So if you can get your invocation to the graveyard later, you can get Alistair back.
Yeah,
I guess the token goes first.
because I'm not going to kill the token. Do I want to summon this? So that I could flip them and send this straight to the grave.
You can't do that in the
Oh,
battle
yeah, I
phase,
can't.
though.
You're right. You're right. So I guess just straight into the Overraptor.
The Overraptor can kill the token if you want.
Oh, we'll have to kill something, so I'm killing this. The Overraptor will add to my hand a baby. And then I can flip him. Either way, he's gonna kill the kaiju.
Maybe you should.
I'll just attack this. Like, I could just keep attacking whatever he keeps bringing out until he brings out maybe the Dark Witch.
Yeah, Dark Witch. If he brings it in defense, you just send it to the graveyard. If he brings it in attack, he loses.
Does he lose?
Oh
Shit, he's got 1100. I didn't even realize.
He can destroy. Fair. Okay, so you found a way over Lost World. You send that to the
I
graveyard.
can send both to the grave, can I? They don't
You've
have
already
to be-
attacked the token once.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he's gonna have 100 life points in a Cosmo deck.
Womp. Womp.
All right, that's gonna wrap up our live stream. We had a lot of fun, even though we don't have a lot of viewers on here.
Yeah, did we lose any duels?
There was a duel we should have lost, but our opponents screwed up so much that they rage quit.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I vaguely remember.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
I just ended turn, and then I watched him sabotage himself because he just couldn't handle the card
it's
dragon.
like go
in that
plus
city.
go +3, go -5.
We won a duel where we had a Shine Ball, Thunder King Ryo. They stacked a Garnet on top of our deck. We had a Cypher Driver. We won that duel.
We won that duel against Spiral, best deck in the format.
Yep.
Thunder King Ryo. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you see it, it'll be posted as a general video on the channel.
So long.
So long.